Guess what, nerds? The Megan the Stallion bit was funny. There, I said it. For those who didn't shut off this video already and want to actually hear the rest of my thoughts, hi everyone, it's me, Grant, the movie and TV guy, Logan Ray's on with Grant. Basically anyone who's not a complete chud. Hi everyone, it's me, Grant, movie and TV guy, Logan Ray's on with Grant, everybody. Like I promised, we have another Marvel review to play a little bit of video catch-up before we begin the climax of Phase 4 with Black Panther Wakanda Forever and the finale of Phase 4, that is the Guardians of the Galaxy Holiday Special. So, that being said, it's been long in the works. This is, let's begin. We're going to talk about a TV show, because movies and TV, that's what we do here. And we're finally going to talk about a show, and that show is She-Hulk, Attorney at Law. But sometimes other subtitles. So She-Hulk, Attorney at Law is the latest Marvel MCU series. It is the final MCU TV series of Phase 4. And then the next one, which will start Phase 5, is Secret Invasion, I believe. Either that or the second season, what if. Anyway, or Loki. So She-Hulk, Attorney at Law is, centers on, Jennifer Walters. She is the cousin of Bruce Banner. One day while hanging out with him, they get into an auto accident that causes her to get a cut and eventually gain some of the gamma-infected blood of her cousin, and she begins to turn into a Hulk as well. Though encouraging her to train herself to be a Hulk, because inevitably it has responsibility, she decides, I'm going to keep being a lawyer, because that's what I am, and keep my action in the courtroom, and not have to be a superhero, but of course, like every character in the MCU, she's soon thrust into superheroing, and eventually leads her to becoming a lawyer as part of a new law division for the rehabilitation and imprisonment of superpowered beings, where among a motley crew of sort of secondary characters, as well as some old fan favorites, including Abomination, a.k.a. Blonsky, played once again by Tim Roth, who we finally know specifically. We finally know how he ended up where he was in Shang-Chi because of this. Some of this was a little before that in the timeline. And Daredevil is an ally, played by, eventually, toward the end of the season, and a potential love interest for Walters, played once again by Charlie Cox, ahead of his return in the role in the forthcoming Daredevil Born Again, which I cannot freaking wait for. I love the original Daredevil show, and I love Charlie Cox. And so, and this is sort of a case of the week, but eventually there is sort of a plot that forms involving a mostly chud-driven organization among its ranks, including a really loser date prospect that Jessica Walters is on, played by John Bass, who are anti-She-Hulk and want to take her down. And will she keep her rage in check, or will she agree to let it go and Hulk out? Let the action and Ally McBeal-style legal shenanigans begin. So, She-Hulk Attorney at Law has divided opinion. It's a show that critically has been well-liked, and a lot of Marvel fans like it, but a lot of people, certain sect of fans, chuds, what? Sorry, nothing. Hate it, and think it's terrible because it decides to be a comedy, which is exactly what the She-Hulk comics were. They were a comedic comic. And Marvel has other characters that are meant to be comedy characters, and She-Hulk is one of them, and why is this and they didn't like the meta humor, which is, again, the comic. I don't know why people hate this so much. Unless it's just, it's a lady playing the part. I'm just gonna go there, because I feel like that's what it is. It's a lot of, she's a woman, therefore she can't be in the MCU, or else we're gonna immediately hate it. It's Captain Marvel all over again. And Miss Marvel. I'm fucking sick of it, guys. This is like, just give the show a fair shot. The Megan Thee Stallion thing, it was funny. And I've been waiting to say this. I was reading comment after comment. Like, if you look at Zach Pope's, like, one of his videos on She-Hulk, you'll see me a lot in the comments, because I couldn't help it. I was making jokes like, Zach liked it. So do I. I guess that's no surprise to say. I really love this. He said, he was responding very politely to every criticism. It's like, no, like, oh, you're a shill. It's like, no, just liked it. It's okay. Like, just, I like the show. And I was, like, being kind of sarcastic, like, oh, yeah, screw you, Zach, for liking what you like. Like, you have to like what a vocal minority likes, or else you're bad, and you have to hate what a vocal minority hates. It's so stupid. Like, and then you have these streams of people who are like, oh, this is shitting on Stan Lee's legacy, and it's just disgraceful, and it's like, you're acting like Marvel characters have never been humorous before. Or better yet, that famous public figures have never shown up in Marvel comics before. Like, Megan Thee Stallion showing up here is no different than when you had a famous cameo in like a Spider-Man comic. There's no difference. It happened before. It's happened before in the MCU. It's so dumb. It's like, you're really gonna be that... Getting mad at this is the equivalent of getting mad when Matt Damon shows up as Loki in the Thor movies for like a second as the theater version of Loki. Like, come on, people. This isn't... Relax. And they make a good joke out of it being Megan Thee Stallion being there, which I think is really funny. And also, it's a post-credit scene in a show that's meant to be a comedy. Like, it's a comedy. This show doesn't take itself that seriously. It's very much in the spirit of shows like Ally McBeal, and I like that. I really liked that. It's meta. I love that the climax of this show is essentially breaking through the fourth and the fifth and the sixth and the eighth wall and kind of pointing out that the climaxes of all the Phase 4 things have been kind of the weak point in all of them. I like that a lot. Spoiler alert, I guess. People already know. I love She-Hulk, guys. I really do. And Tatiana Maslany, who I have not mentioned yet, phenomenal as Jessica Walters. Mark Ruffalo's great as Banner. Everybody's really fun. I love seeing Jamila Jamil from The Good Place and The Misery Index as Tatiana, who's kind of this sort of influencer type where she said it was easy to play because she has to deal with a lot of like the awful side of the influencer culture being a social media person. Thought she brought a lot to that and it was very funny. It's also interesting hearing her do an American accent. She actually did a pretty good job considering I know her best as like Tahani from The Good Place. It was a fun movie, or show rather. And I can't wait to see this character again. Again, she'll probably be up for Secret Wars, if not sooner. So, I mean, yeah. I like the dynamic between her and Bruce, and it's going to be a short one again. I'm going to give She-Hulk Attorney at Law. Technically, I think if I'm being honest, it might just... wouldn't... In under other circumstances, maybe wouldn't go this... all the way to the 5-star salute, but because of the negative... I feel like I almost have to on a curve. Yeah, bang, you see it. 5 out of 5 stars for this. But even then, it's close. I mean, this is not maybe the best MCU show, but I really liked it, guys. I really enjoyed it, and I thought it was very funny. So, what are you going to do? Not a shill. Look at me. Do I look like I'm being paid by Marvel? Come on. I mean, the shirt I got. But, like, come on. I even bought a Blu-ray for myself this entire year because I review movies regularly. Who thinks I have I even have any kind of fuck you money of any kind? Like, come on, people. Get over it. We liked a show you didn't. It's okay. Anyway, She-Hulk Attorney at Law, 5 out of 5 stars. Let's close the book on it. Trailer the Trash None, watch it on Disney Plus. Was there shawarma? Yes, in several episodes, especially the first, I think, 4 or 5, and the last, there is a post-credit. So, mid-credit scene, rather. Worth checking out, especially in the last episode, because it sets up things to come. Alright. We will be back. The next MCU thing is tomorrow. We'll have a review of Black Panther Wakanda Forever. And then the rest of the weekend, we're going to try to watch some more movies, but nothing really new is out. So, outside of this, we might have to catch up on a few movies. I've been meaning to check out Catherine Called Birdie because Mark Kermode's been talking it up. I might check that out. I might check out All Quiet on the Western Front. And, but that's also not the last you're going to see of me tonight. At least, it's the last you're going to see of me here. But I also wanted to point out, if you go to my friend Luke Ponto's channel, he is doing a live watch-along commentary for Sonic the Hedgehog 2. I will be doing the watch-along with him tonight. That's going to be tonight at 7:30, so about 3 hours from when this is being recorded. It's about 4:30 my time. Should be going live, so I hope to see you there. It's another collab video. I can't wait. Thanks for having me, Luke. And but yeah, we'll have other things forthcoming. And that'll all be next time, and until next time, I'm Grant, the movie and TV guy. I see it all, and I'm happy to share it with you. I love you all. I appreciate you all. I love you all, class dismissed. I love you 3000. Be kind to one another. If you like this video, give it a like if you want to. Give it a subscribe if you want to. I know, you're going to call me an asshole. I know. If you like this video, leave a like if you want to. Give it a subscribe if you want to. Give it the bell. I don't know what it does that's supposed to do, or so I've been told. Leave a comment, even if it's, hey Grant, I like waffles. Really helps out. And if you want to find me elsewhere, reviews, this, and other fun stuff, you can check me out on letterboxd.com at Raising Popcorn with Grant. Twitter, I'm at Raise Grant. You can also find me on Facebook, Raising Popcorn with Grant. Serialized, I'm all one word, all lowercase, Raised on Popcorn. Check out my podcast, Raised on Popcorn with Grant, the podcast on Spotify and Anchor. So we already have, but even if you haven't, take care of yourself, take care of your mental health. It's incredibly important. And I want to know down below, what did you think of She-Hulk Attorney at Law? I know most of you are going to hate it. Did you like the show? Did you hate it? Season 1. Did you like the show? Did you hate it? Think my opinion's good? Think I'm full of shit? I know you will. Comment below, let me know. And until we meet again, we're all raising on popcorn. Maybe not with extra butter. I'll catch you guys next time. Take care. Bye.